everybody, welcome back to Kitchen Sink. You're probably wondering, what are we doing right now? Why are we in Superfly World? And if this is Kitchen Sink, why are we doing Superfly right now? Well, I have to test something out. I've just installed the Warp Drives mod, and I'm pretty sure I remember that you can actually get into space without a spaceship in this mod. Kind of fun. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to use a TNT cannon to go to space. Don't ask how that works. It just does. It just works, okay? It just works. So apparently all you need to do is travel up to 250 blocks and you will be transported into space. And so in order to get to space, you must travel up to like the basically world limit, build limit, and then jump past that in your spaceship. Or at least what it says is in your spaceship. It doesn't actually specify whether you actually need to be in a spaceship or not, and this is completely doable in survival mode if you have the ability to build a TNT cannon. So, and why would you want to do this? I don't know, just for fun. It's the fun way of traveling into space. You're not going to get very far without the spaceship. You will not get very far. But anyway, as you can see, we do have already warp drive is installed. So basically with warp drive mod, here you can see it adds this weird thing on the side there. That is what it does. Right now we have not gotten our TNT cannon finished. This should be enough to get us kind of high, but not high enough to get us into space. It will get us into the air. That's all it will do, unless we use redstone over radio transmitter. Redstone over radio receiver and transmitter. So here's the sender. This one will be placed right in the middle. It's apparently a block for this. You need a whole block in 1/12 for that. Well, that is fine. But anyway, this is Kitchen Sink, so we have access to a variety of different random useful items, I should say. Right, so now this is going to go right on the edge. This should be able to power the entire ring, because this is a very small ring. And if you build enough rings, you'll be able to transport yourself thousands of blocks into the air without taking any damage. Which is why I said it is completely possible of being done in survival mode. And I will say that these are okay. Like, these are actually okay redstone over radio receivers. Like, honestly, I would expect a block from this instead of the torches we have in the regular HBM mod. So, save settings there. And it's ready for firing, but first, we must build 4 rings. Probably will get us into space. You don't need many rings. 4 rings should probably do it. Because the amount of TNT you get with each one is enough to blast you very high as is. Like one ring, you know what, I could build one ring right now and I will show you how high in the air that gets us. But anyway, this should get us very high in the air. Ridiculously. Like, this will probably get us to like halfway to space with 3 of them. 4 of them will definitely get us to space, I'm certain of that. The only problem is that if you're building this without these redstone over radio system, or like anything like that, any way of instantly transmitting a signal to all of them, then here's what the problem you're going to have is that you need to make sure all of these are on the same time, otherwise you'll have a massive cannon that shoots TNT that explodes everywhere. So you need to be careful with that, with these TNT cannons, if you're going to try to send yourself into space with Warp Drive mod using TNT cannon. It should be possible, but it should be possible. I think it is possible. I know that if you break the bedrock underneath the world, it will send you to Oblivion, so that is fun. But if you if you launch yourself into space, I do not know if it actually sends you into space anymore. I do not know. We'll see. As you can see, everything is lining up. That got us to space. No, we're short. No, we did not get to space. We need, like, a few more blocks. As you can see, I've been transported to the nether roof. That's what happens when you fall through one dimension into the other in this. Now to get out of here. Can I fly up out of here? Let's see if I can do that. 260, 280, 296, 300. This should be the same height that we need to go to in the overworld to get out of that, if that is even possible. If it is not possible, then we will just be flying forever. Now, I believe that if we keep digging... I wonder what happens if we keep digging. I actually don't know. It's interesting that you can go down but not up. That will be interesting to find out what happens if we were to go... What will happen if we go down again? Like, if we go down another layer, does this do anything? Probably not. We'll probably just die. Let's find out. Let's see what happens. Faster. We must dig there. We must find out what happens at the bottom. Oh, lava. But I'm in creative. I'm invincible. I can do this. Oh, lava moves way faster here. Moves way faster. Boom, 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 boom. Hey! Oh, you just die. I'm not sure I was expecting. Okay, well maybe we can build this thing and then get us to space this way again. So if you want to get to 1,000 blocks, you need about 6 or 7 rings, and we are at 5 right now. You can see that it's not really... I don't think it's really you're adding explosive force, you're more just multiplying the force you had before. I feel like that's what it's like. Because if you're able to get to 6 or 1,000 blocks with this, and it's basically instant, which is why I'm doing this versus going and flying up there, because, you know, you see how long it takes in the Nether to fly up there. It took me like 10 minutes to get up to like 600 blocks, and then that's not fast enough. I just need to instantly be in space. And if I do try to build this in survival mode, I will probably use something other than regular TNT. Maybe I'll find something better. Use industrial craft TNT. It probably would give you a better result. Receiver. I will use... I think we'll need just one more layer. I think this is all I need to get to space, probably. If we even can get to space. We'll see about that. Okay, we have all 8 coils ready to fire. You can see they try to get stuck on the edges. This gets me to Y400. You can see we're getting there. We are getting to space. Whew, sooner rather than later. I think we will be able to do it. I've added 4 more rings to this. Oh, 4 rings should get us to 1,000 blocks. Let's see if 1,000 blocks does it. I don't know if you can actually get into space with a TNT cannon. I don't think it is possible. I see that it is possible to go to Nether using TNT, probably by blowing up a hole through the bedrock, which you can do pretty easily using some mods. Especially HBM nuclear tech mod, you can probably get a hole for it. But if you cannot do it with HBM mod, just use an antimatter missile from ICBM and you'll definitely get it. That will just destroy it. And then this should be like this. With the Nether roof, whenever you go to the Nether, you can actually destroy it using a nuclear bomb from HBM mod. So, if you want to do that, that is a method. Although this is the method I am trying to actually not to destroy bedrock. this is the method I'm trying to get to space with. You could use a nuke in this, probably. You could use a custom nuke to actually launch yourself, maybe. But it would not be worth it. It's stupid to do that. Oh, will these be the old nuke effects? I don't even know. Who knows? Let's see if we can get to space now. Because I really want to get to space using a TNT cannon. It's just something so stupid. There's another space mod out there, but it's like it's even dumber. Well, it is the dumbest space mod, I think. I don't know. I do not know if it exists. But anyway, Warp Drives is like one of these underrated mods that nobody's ever heard about. So I'm, yeah. It's basically like advanced rocketry, except I think it's more better. I don't know. In my opinion, advanced rocketry is kind of good, but this is also pretty good. I mean, I don't know. There's like 3 space mods that are good, and a 4th one, which is pretty good. So, I mean, good versus pretty good is... I mean... Actually, since this is a player cannon, I think we can get even better results if we just add a barrel to it. What do I mean by this? Basically, the way I see it is that if we want to get the best acceleration, we need to just add a barrel to the center of this pit here. So that way all the TNT is forced to go. Actually, no, let's not do that. For safety reasons, because I do not know if that will work with this. All the TNT being like this. And that gets us to Y600, Y900, Y1100. We are not in space yet, and I do not think we can go to space using this method. I believe that this will probably just kill us in survival mode due to the height that we're traveling at right now. We're at, I mean, this is an insta kill for most players, definitely. If only you could build this high. Crazy, right? The other thing I with this is this going to impact my world that I had advanced rocketry in because I unloaded the advanced rocketry? Yes, I deleted you, advanced rocketry. Suck it. Okay, let's try it. It actually came out perfectly fine. Fantastic. And we are on Earth. So,